everybody! It's Tokkuri Yashi! How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome! Today we are going to be having a go at Battle Stadium again, and it seemingly has come a little bit early this month. Usually it's around the middle of the month, and we should be able to this battle now, but I don't know, everything is all up in the air, but we'll see what happens. So today it is going to be our Battle Stadium run, and as we all know, it takes 3 days for them to unlock all of the modes, all of the other levels on this. So we jump in and do all of them are now unlocked. How is everybody doing? Did anybody summon for Smoogie? GG Smoogie. Who has got GG Smoogie? And who else are we going to be getting this month? Well, I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I suppose we think we're going to be getting Cannon. Do you think Mia could be the other character that we get this month, perhaps? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And then there's going to be the pre-fest. Anyway, that will be for another day, I guess. So today, let's jump over here then and start with Battle Stadium. When we do Battle Stadium, we might do a bit of the event SP bosses. I haven't really seen a huge amount about them, but I think they've got some kind of strange mechanics in them that make them a little bit tricky this time. But that's, again, another thing that is for later. So, first off then, let's jump into Battle Stadium. And we have got all 18 rounds unlocked. So, we can blast it all through in one go. And get our rewards again this month. I think we haven't done anything. Rewards down here. Clicking on the wrong thing. It should usually get a few rings in here. I haven't seen any rings yet. Yep, there's one. There's a second ring. A couple of these rings in here for limit breaking. And a few other things. This is not too bad, but here we go then with our Battle Stadium. The first round here shouldn't be too difficult. You always usually go in with, well, I'll say a mean team. I mean, we don't go, super hard straight away. We just try to use some characters that we maybe don't use regularly. Maybe some older characters. I mean, I think we're probably gonna keep some of Saren in here. But what I was thinking was, well, let's try using some of the newer characters. Well, I say newer characters that have had upgrades recently this time. We've got our Xmas Ilya and Xmas Nozomi here. Xmas Ilya, what have they put on for them? They've got some equipment on. I don't refine them. I don't know. Ilya is 3-star, but she does have both unique equipment 1 and 2 on at least, so we can give that a little bit of a try. This is a bit she's not the only one, the only tank character that sits so far back. And I guess, what do we want? And we don't really need Yukari then. It looks like it's going to be Nomi that is going to be getting the TP there. Is that really going to be the best? Do we want to leave Ilya out there up front? I don't know, maybe she could cope. Maybe we could put in New Year's Ray here. Almost a full water team here, but if we were going to take Yukari out and make it a full water team, we would be sticking. Maybe Ameth here somewhere. Ameth might be an option. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see how this does anyway then. Let's jump into stage 1. Only level 100 there, so not too difficult. So far, I shouldn't think. Okay, who did the damage though then? Who was the initial blast? Was that initial blast Ilya? I guess that initial blast was Ilya. So there we go. That's his skill 1 or skill 2. Whichever one was first, which did damage everybody. Well, if she was 5-star, maybe a little bit more. But there we go. Do we need Yukari in this team, or do we want to take her out? I'll put in maybe another stunning character or something like that. I mean, What would optimize this a little bit better? Well, we said it wasn't going to go out, but now we're thinking about optimizing it a little bit better. Or is there somebody else that we haven't used for a while that we might want to put in their slots? I mean, there's Summer Kokoro, unless you're maybe not the most optimal. Another water option could maybe put air in. Maybe we'll just leave it as it is. We'll just keep going like this then until we run into some trouble. Then we will start with... Well, we're a little bit different. We were very fast, but we're a little bit different that time. You look so disgruntled giving us that present, doesn't she, Ilya? Or do you want Nozomi's stocking gifts? I don't know. Which is better? Well, there you go. She just did all the damage. Maybe she is a PvP option after all, that Ilya. Looking at that, so how would you optimize this Ilya? I don't think she's getting any TP from Yukari, which means is Yukari even necessary on this team? Wait, I can't remember which one is. Is it Yuki or is it Uni that gives TP to the highest TP ally? Maybe they would be better on the team instead of Yukari. I don't know. I think it's Yuki that gives it to the highest. Which one is it? Because an ally's TP with the most TP. Yes, it is Yuki that does that. So let's try Yuki on here then. And see if that makes things go... Even though it was a Union base that was doing the damage initially, one of it was a skill 2, I believe, Ilya's. Well, we're only lacking damage already, but then Ray goes and mops things up. Was that better? I don't know. You can't really tell, can you? If that was better or if that wasn't better. But whatever, it means we won and we can progress. We did get all 3 stars there, didn't we? Has anybody else taken on this mode yet? Yes, we did get all 3 stars there. So, how did you find it? If anyone else has taken it on yet, is this one tricky? Is there any modes or levels that you found tricky? What do we have here? We have a Reno, we have... Yes, or again, anybody that's new to the game, if you want to try to build PvP teams, then you can't go far wrong looking at the teams that we have to fight in this mode, because they're all pretty capable PvP teams. And if this team was at the same level as us, it would probably give us even more trouble. So, how do we do here? Ray against Ray. Our Ray goes first, and that means we win. Hey! There we go. So, moving on to round 5? Round 5, numbers. Well, 5 comes after 4. Remember that. Am I the only one that's forgotten that? Anyway, Samugi! This is not the new Samugi, this is the old Samugi, who I thought had a bit of a thing for Ray. So what is she doing in the new story event? I don't know what she's doing in the new story event. Anyway, Halloween Miyako here. I finally got it to 5-star about a month or so ago, a few weeks ago, 3 weeks, time flies, I don't know. She's going to attack the back character. Our back character Yuki is. That might be a little bit annoying. Let's see if Yuki can survive. Well, maybe she did in fact give us some TP or something, because Yuki just blasted everybody there. You're still doing more damage. Well, slowly getting the shards for this Xmas Ilya. With unique equipment too. Then maybe would she work in PvP at 3-star? Maybe she would. 5-star obviously it would be better. So it's gonna be slow. She just only has 1 node. So it will be a long time grinding out them shards to get all the way to 5-star, but maybe it would be worth doing? So, round 6 here with Yui. Lima Violet. It's got very tanky, this is. 3 tanky tanks and 2 supports that are healing and putting up barriers. So we need to be quick. Take them out before they get to put up their defenses. And this is the team to do it. Oh, wait. They're surviving in. But not enough. It was not enough to... Well, it is Xmas in June, and if you're living in Iceland, it is definitely Xmas in June because it's snowing there, which is not something I was supposed to tell the whole story. Not that it's the most tantalizing story ever. Cece from Hololive has got a very snowy intro, and she says, pretend that it's like this but summer. Well, I thought, I'm sure it's going to be snowing somewhere where it's summertime. So look, there is quite a few places, and even Iceland, which I think it is even a little bit strange for it to be snowing in Iceland in June, but it's pretty cold there now, below freezing and snowing, and the sun hardly even set. So what must it be like to be there in the middle of summer where the sun hardly even sets? It's down for about half an hour and then it rises again, and it's -4 and snowing. Very, very, very strange. Very, very strange. Anyway, a bit of a slight tangent there, but anybody here that's from Iceland? But there we go. Another story about Iceland. When I was very, very, very young, my grandmother said, I'm going to go to Iceland. I said, can I come? And she said, yes, okay. When we got there, it was a supermarket, not the country. I thought we was going to the country Iceland, but we were actually just going to the supermarket. That's how little and young I was and how much I didn't understand anything. I was really disappointed. It's a supermarket. Ah! Anyway, what round are we on now? I don't know. We've got another Ray. It's New Year's Ray versus New Year's Ray. And we will continue with tradition then. We'll send in this team until we have a problem. And then we will change it up. Not the most convincing. It's still pretty quick though. It's still pretty quick. Quicker than what we needed to get our stars. So, not a problem there. So, let's move on then to the next round. And we've got a Mitsuki with a very big syringe. What's he going to do with that? Well, what we're going to do is try... Oh, there we go. They're using the old trick. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book here. Yuki and Uni. One, like I said, Yuki gives TP to the highest, and Uni gives it to the lowest. So Uni gives it to the lowest, which makes him the highest, and then Yuki goes and lets him Uni base. So who is it going to be? Is it Mitsuki or is it Ayumi that they're going to get all his TP here? So... let's see, shall we? Or can we beat them before they get a chance to unleash? They don't have the biggest defenses and being a bit lower level. Nope, they did not have a chance to. They did not have a chance to unleash that syringe on us, which is pretty good because, well, I don't know what she's got in there. She's a bit of an experimental doctor, if you can even call it a doctor or a nurse. Has she even got a nurse's license? I don't know. Anyway, that's something we'll have to ask her when she comes around for tea. She's not coming around for tea, but would you invite Mitsuki round for tea? I'm just waffling on now. Anyway, from Mitsuki to Misaki, if oh, they over nuke with this one. Right. Let's see. Can our team keep going? At what stage will our team start to have a few problems? Well, there we go. We did it pretty quick there. So, not bad, not bad, not bad. Let's speed run through to the end stages. Okay, round 10 now. This is probably usually where we start to have a bit of a problem, isn't it? 10 or maybe round 13, somewhere around here. So, what do we have facing us here? Level 300 now. So we are still a little bit higher level than our opponents. Not an instant KO though, but constant pressure there from our team, enough to get the victory. And all of these rewards, I suppose we do forget the rewards you get for clearing each stage, which maybe makes us a little bit better on rewards than you might first think. Okay, round 11 then. Our Zako. Zako Fubuki. What does it say here? We haven't really needed to look at the effects. Burn. We're going to need burns in this. Maybe we don't need any burns. Very watery team that we have here. Ooh, this kind of survived that. Is that Neffy's passive arena effects? But then it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to see off the Xmas assault. Holy moly. We can't wait for Christmas. Well, we can actually, and we're going to have to, because that's how the world works. Ranger Rin then. Ooh, hey, we say we can't wait for Christmas. We've got Christmas here with Mahiru, Xmas Mahiru in here, with a little reindeer hood and a summer Hatsune. So we're all over the place here. New Year's Hatsune, New Year's Hamari. Summer, Xmas. Anyway, not enough of that. Let's jump in. See if we can take out this round without any trouble. Oh, we're taking damage here. That was what? Whoa! That was one hell of a wipeout. Let's hope we haven't got to be 100% hit points. All of the stars there. We didn't check that. 3 stars. Whoa! What happened then? Who did all that damage? Yuki. How did Yuki do all that damage then? What the hell went on? What on earth happened there? Anyway, it was enough to win. Gets us some more of these rewards. More treasure, more loot. He being a looty goblin, right? Maybe we're going to have a problem here with Matsuri. We will see. This is where we're going to have to start trying by switching up team. Come on in here. Let's blast that Matsuri out of here quickly. Oh no. You've got an attack in. Isn't he going to kill herself here? No, she's not. She's not playing. Oh, she did. She plays Sudoku well there. So hopefully, probably everyone needs to survive. Having this Ilya in, actually, now it's getting more difficult. Ilya! It's Ilya with this Sudoku that's going to make things a little bit difficult here. Right. So, do we take Ilya out? Somebody else? Maybe we're going to have to. Or do we go back and try Yukari again? Just to see what happens. If it was any good without... See what a bit of healing on the barriers, so maybe... You know, Ilya didn't take any damage there at all from the magical attacks being aimed at us because we have Yukari's barrier, magical barrier up. So there we go. Our last star, our 3rd star, final star for this stage. So hey, round 14. Yeah, that is it. We've only got what 3, 4, 5 stages to go. So we'll keep we will keep Yukari in here, and so the name is Yukari. Everybody's names are so my brain gets scrambled. Whoa, that was it for this. Why? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. What happened there? Hang on. What? What happened there? That was an extremely quick victory. But we didn't get all of the stars. Ilya blasted them very fast. Maybe too fast, actually. That was interesting. Let's try again, and I hope that we maybe we're going to take some down. Let's see what we can see. What happened? What happened here? They did one little attack. So we need to have practically 100% health almost to get that star. So I think what we're going to have to do is take the long run on this. And allow for some of our allies to heal us back up a little bit. So I think, Ilya, you're taking him out far too quick. So what we're going to do we go Chunibyo. Oh no, it's Chunibyo time again. He's not going to be too quick, I hope. Oh no, my eye. I forgot to get my eye. My Chuni eye. I'm sure I got my Chuni eye ready for this, and I forgot to do it. Right, so it wasn't quite so fast. But is that good enough? Oh, they made this one difficult because they made the team very squishy. And if you put in too good a team that is more capable of doing this, do we even want someone to be taking Yukari's TP? Is that the problem? Let's see if Summer Kaori can do damage, but not quite so much damage. And okay, so now we've taken a lot of damage. We're never going to heal that back up. She's actually died, so that was not a good idea. Thing is, if we take him out too quick, we take a tiny bit of damage, and if we let them go slowly, then they're going to start damaging us. Let's just try stunning them then a little bit. Maybe after this we might try Kasumi or Magical Girl Kasumi. Oh, we need to heal. Somebody heal. No, Inori had damage on her. To get this last star, it might be a little bit tricky here. Hello, Kasparov. How are you doing? Hi, nice to see you here. How is everything going? We are looking here for this 99. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? 99%. 99%. Oof. Right. We seem to be wanting to keep. I said Kasumi, but we could also make. Well, she's gonna be too far forward. The Princess Ray. I thought Princess Ray because they're usually Princess Ray. So, are we influenced? Shouldn't be influenced. Right, so we're going to put in Kasumi here. And it's a bit of a mess. But let's see how it does. Maybe we don't want Yukari in here, but then Yukari is healing. So maybe we want to swap Yukari for potentially Eris or Ameth, maybe? But the tiniest bit of damage on us. Is that it? Surely that's it. Surely that's it. Bling! There we go. There we go. There we go. Finally, we got that last star there. We had to take it a little bit slower for that. Getting all 3 stars here in one run might be a little bit tricky. It might be very tricky. I'm sure it is possible to do. But if you can do it in more than one of that, not a problem. Doing really well with my entrance exams, so now I have nothing for 1 month. Game time. I bet that feels pretty good. Nice to hear you are doing well. Lots of game time. What games will you be playing then? What games are coming up that you would like to play? I mean, I've seen people playing Night Rain, that Elden Ring Night Rain game, but I don't think it's ready for me. For that, you need to have some friends, and I don't have any friends to play with, so not for me. And it's more like Fortnite, isn't it? I don't like the whole circle on the map closing in on you as well. That would be a little bit annoying. for me. A few other things out though, isn't there? Quite a plenty of other things to play. So with that team won, let's send that team back in again. And see how it does. Oh, we're fighting Tunibyo. We need to take Tunibyo on with Tunibyo. Oh, is it? Okay, well, I don't see what the winning conditions were. We didn't look. Well, I think we might have just met them there. Surely. Nobody died. Got full health. It was pretty quick. Merry Christmas! Thank you, Nozomi. It had to be Nozomi saying that. We are opposite end of the year to Christmas, but nevertheless. And we'll have to face the Christmas Ilya. Xmas Ilya is going to be coming up, but first we have to get through Anemone. Final 3 rounds then here for Battle Stadium this month. Is this where it gets tricky? So far, we haven't had too much trouble. Don't want to jinx it. I mean, we might be stuck here for a while on some of these. Because now they are starting to get a bit higher level here. Level 400, so now they are higher level than our characters, which means they are going to be higher chance of critting, and we've got a lower chance of critting. Do we want to bring our Xmas Ilya back? And if we did, who are we taking off? Maybe Yukari? Well, looks like we're doing enough damage here to take them out. Who is it that keeps healing them then? Maybe we do need a bit more damage in this battle. Do you think we can whittle them down at least a little bit? Because we really don't have any damage here at all. None of these are huge DPS characters. That could be the problem. Oh, it's Eris, isn't it? Who is... yes, we need to go for a bit more damage here. Did we take out Anemone there? Are we going to whittle them down eventually? But let it run out, and then I guess we're going to have to put in some DPS character at least. It gets on Valorant. After that, if DMM Launcher lets me play some pre-con, I'll play a bit, and then some solo games like Portal 1 and 2. Hey! I've watched quite a few people, a few of the streamers I do, the Hololive streamers playing Portal. They can be quite fun games, challenging that noggin a little bit. What would you do if you did have one of those portal guns though? And you could, well, we lost, so we need to put someone else in. Put one of those portal guns in. I mean, you could stick a portal in and jump through anywhere. I mean, we're a little bit scary, wouldn't it? I mean, could into a lot of trouble with that though. I mean, put a portal into a bank safe and yes. Well, I don't know. I'll put up. We're going to be very mischievous with those portal guns. Anyway, let's bring our Ilya back, who we have been using. See how she does it. Can she do enough damage to take out this team? Or did we need Yukari there with her barriers? Well, we do quite a bit more damage here, and there we go. Bringing Ilya back in. Do they really design these stages so that the new characters work well in them? Is this what they really intended, that we use Xmas Ilya in here? Well, he's working very well in a lot of these stages, so hey, we will take it. But now they've put us as an opponent. Ilya versus Ilya. Who will get the present out first? And Valentine's Eriko there as well, looking very menacing with that mace. I think yes, Wumi might be a little bit problematic as well. She has an invulnerability for the first few seconds, so she's going to avoid Ilya's instant damage here. So let's see how this does. They're just going to try and sweep us with attack. Well, there's that mace. We're getting bashed with that mace. We seem to be doing okay. We took a reasonable damage on her. Is that going to cost us? No, we didn't. We blasted through that stage as well. Was it Ilya again? With most of the damage? It was most of the damage there. So, on to our final stage then for Battle Stadium. And of course it's Nebby. Have we not come across Nebby yet in this whole Battle Stadium? And then we finally get Nebby at the end. What if they did a stage with 5 Nebbies? I think they don't do that, do they? Have they really? They don't have the same character twice, even alts. Have we even noticed that? Would be very funny, wouldn't it? 5 Nebbies. Anyway, if I had the only gun in the world, I would probably misfire in space and then find a new civilization. A new civilization. You could be worshipped by an alien race. Or you could be persecuted by them and experimented on. Either way, it will be entertaining, I suppose. Right. Ending up in space, that would be, well, you need to fire, you need to be able to aim it. Would you aim it through a telescope on an alien planet that we've determined has an atmosphere? Aye. Hopefully, well, would you ever want to come back? Would you want to come back to Earth if you'd gone? I mean, as messed up things as can be, I suppose it would be very weird, wouldn't it, to never be coming back on Earth? Even if he was living in another civilization. Well, anyway, how we get distracted. Right, level 500 team here. With Nebby at the back. So let's see if this team can blast through this and be one of the easiest battle stadiums that we've had. Anyway, I think with this team here, or variations of this team, we've done pretty well. Perhaps we're going to have to change it up though for this last stage, and it's looking like we are not doing a lot of damage. So I think maybe we are going to have to call some of our substitutes up off the bench for this, because it's not looking great, is it? Have they been shouting in your ears too much this whole stream? Anyway, finally get here and I realise maybe they're a little bit loud. Well, I suppose this team isn't really doing that good. We need to look at the win conditions again. Like a silly sausage. But I don't think this team is going to do it, whatever they wear. They keep healing back up. I thought Miyako would have gone down. If you have got magical damage, I thought Miyako would have probably gone down, but she hasn't. Is it time to call up Reno? Is it time to go for Chunibyo? Who is it? Who are we going to bring in then? Which one of our star lineup are we going to bring in? These 3 here. Well, Yukari, she is defending against magical damage, as she did very well for us earlier on. She's now using it against us. So maybe we want to take out magical damage. Maybe we can go for a different tank. Just change this up a little bit. Bit of stunning from Yori instead. Do we want to bring in K? Oh, K will be in front though. K will be in front. K is always in front there. G might be okay, or do we go for Reno? Do we still want to keep? Maybe we get our own Yukari back in there. Let's see how this does. Sorry, I let the one creative brain cell distract you. I'm sure there is more than one, maybe 2. But no, distractions are good. We always need to find things to talk about. Maybe other than the game once around it. So, Reno, no, we need that damage there to take them out. Yukari is down now in the opposing team by the looks of it. But we have got these, was it just 2 of them left? Ayumi and Miyako? Is that who is left? How are we going to take Miyako out now because we don't have any magical damage? We are all over the place here, aren't we? Who is fighting who? It is just Miyako left that we can't take out. So is this where we bring in Christina? Or is this where we go for and a magical DPS on the team as well? Well, we are not taking out Miyako here. She's been stubborn and stalling us. So, we need to change things up again a little bit. Will Christina be in front of Yukari? She is. Maybe that's a little bit worrisome. Let's see if she can survive this. If not, we'll have to rethink. Should have a short period of vulnerability then after that union burst. He gets physical attacked anyway. And then it's mostly physical damage. It is only physical damage we have got here. So maybe Christina can tank this one out. Saying that, she's about to drop. Union burst, quick. No. She's got healed. And then it's union burst. Now she should have that invulnerability again for a few seconds. But how are we going to get enough damage in here? Why is Kasumi attacking from behind there? What's going on? We have been messed up all over the place here. But we're not taking them down at all. Maybe he's going to have to go for magical damage as well instead. They are being very, very tanky. Or maybe somebody that puts on physical defense. Well, it could say physical defense now. But we need both types of defense down to maybe break through this defense. Oh, and then all of a sudden, out of the blue, the Reno gets smacked. So, we're going to have to rethink this. We said we blasted the way to round 18 here. And now we're getting a little bit stuck. So, is it time to call up the Chunibyo? Is it time? Is it time we get serious? Time to get serious. Ooh, was that a Yumi down? Ooh, well, I don't know. Our Chunibyo is down here. We're not, it's now Miyako that's gonna tank us out. Stop killing us! What the? Okay, maybe if for magical damage, you bring back Ilya. Maybe we'll bring back Ilya. Instead of Anna there. Let's bring back Ilya. It's been the Ilya showcase this whole stream in Battle Stadium. That's been the Ilya showcase. So can she come and clutch it through for us here? She is out up front though. We keep forgetting. She sits very far forward. Could be a problem. Could be a little problem. Oh, and she dropped there. Both her DPSs are down. Right. Okay. I mean, Yukari probably is very handy. Do we take out Kasumi then? Will that keep us alive? Hello, Rase, how are you doing? We have a team here. We have a team to try for this stage. I sent you the loadout that worked well last time. Where is that? Where is that? I haven't seen it. We've got a team here to try. Oh, Ilya is back down again. So that did not work. So what is this team we've got? Echidna, Carol. Is that 6-star Carol? Stage, Karumi, Reno, and Neffy. Maybe that one will work pretty well. I guess we should back out from this, because it is not working too well here. Maybe we could try tweaking this a little bit. See, well, I want to see if I'm onto something. And then we can give that one a go. DC, because, oh, that's why my phone went plop, is it? I didn't realise. But we've got another team here. We have another team here. So we have two teams to try. We can try them both out. We can always jump back in. If one wins, we can always jump back in and see how the other one does. So, let's put in the Echidna one. And then we could try this team that Kasparov has given us here as well. So what did we want? Echidna. Can I even build this team? I think I can. Echidna and Carol. I'm guessing you mean the 6-star Carol there. And then Kurumi, Reno. We had Reno in there. Why did I take her out? I thought we could have left her in. We could have left her in. Neffy's going to be fired too. So let's grab her whilst we're here. And the last one, our favourite stage Kurumi with a little tulip. Right. Let's see how this one does then, shall we? I still haven't even looked at what the wind conditions are. Oh no, Echidna went down, but she must have regenerated there with her revive. Yes, that's why she's here. We just need to take out this Miyako. I guess that's what Echidna and Carol are here for, to blast her. There we go, we're giving the blasted her to pieces. Maybe that's what we should have tried then. We could maybe go with a Princess Carol or something. But there we go. And we won. It was within 1 minute where total hit points over 90%. So there we go. That one won. So let's try this team that Kasparov gave us as well then. Let's see how that one. So there we have completed a battle stadium with that team. But let's jump back in again then and try the team here that we have been sent by Kasparov. Can I build this one? Hopefully I can. Yes, I can. Should be able to build this. So we've got EO. Is that... It is 6-star EO. Saren is back. The Summer Saren. Where is she? Then we're going Chunibyo. We could have gone Chunibyo. See, I wasn't far off. We was trying Chunibyo. We was trying Reno. Both of them are in these teams here. And then we're going Jita and an Inori. So, let's see how this team does then. Can this team take out this stage 18? And can it we'll have to see which one is quicker. Place your bets. Are we going to get... Oh, Chunibyo went down. Is there something wrong with my Chunibyo? Uh-oh. No, this one's not working too well. Not working too well. I don't know. It's falling to pieces. It is falling to pieces. Okay. Well, I guess the team that did work then was the first one. And that one, well, I don't know what happened there. Chunibyo went down. Maybe instead of having Chunibyo in here, we could potentially have Echidna or Princess Carol, maybe. One of them out. Let's try with Princess Carol in here. Or then Echidna. Maybe that one would be a little better. Because I thought my Chunibyo Anna was built pretty strong. So... Yako's still there. I thought she got blasted. Well, Carol got blasted. That's maybe why. Maybe Echidna is the way to go then. Seeing... Well, we have to invent something new. Yes, well, at least we did. Razé gave us a team there that worked. Maybe this one would work with Echidna in it. Let's take Echidna, because then she will revive again. I don't know if Ares would give the team a revive up quick enough. Well, I saw Miyako down there. Oh, but he's down. Ginner's having to revive. It's carnage out there on the battlefield. Oh, when the kid went down a second time, she cannot revive again. Yes, I guess. I guess. The first team is the way to go then. Maybe some other ways of doing that, but there we go. That is Battle Stadium. Thank you for the suggestions there. Round 18, let's grab all of our rewards. Bing! There we go. And we get up to the 500 of these master tickets. I guess this is decent. A incentive to do this. There's more of these mastery tickets. 2 rings, few orbs. I don't need the orbs anymore now. Practically every character is 6-star that is able to be 6-star ascended for me. So again, these princess orbs are not too valuable for me, but for new players, they could be pretty valuable. So use me time to jump over then. I guess what we're going to do now is we're going to go and have a little look at the story event and the bosses in that. I haven't done any of them yet. So let's jump over in here then. These two butting heads again. And see if we can take on the bosses. Now, like I said, I haven't looked into these too much. But I have seen that maybe it's a little bit quite annoying. Annoying. What is that? It is. It is. Oh, wait, I just have one of the moments there. One of the moments freezing. A few annoying mechanics potentially in here. Maybe something that starts killing the last enemy first. Well, you mean like Halloween Miyako? Do we want to try it with Halloween Miyako? Who did we take out for Halloween Miyako? We're going to jump back in. Cannon, we'll be back in a second. I don't know. If it's going to work, maybe, maybe not. Will it work? Will it not work? It got that team saved in. But Kidna didn't work. So Halloween Miyako. We have her built. Will she? Well, she'll take Nebby out. Will she be able to take Nebby out? I don't know. I mean, Tamaki attacks the highest magical attack. I don't know who would have the highest magical attack on here. Would that be Nebby or would it be? I don't know if we're doing any damage here. We haven't dived yet, but that could always change very quickly. We just don't seem to be doing much damage here, do we? Halloween Miyako needs a bit more. Oh, and there we go. Well, we tried it. We tried it. Well, Halloween Miyako, we've built up pretty well. And she has got unique equipment too on her, I believe. And it's leveled up pretty high. Where are we? Wrong tab. Let's jump back into here then. And we shall try taking on these bosses then. I guess we're going to have some characters that are boost characters for this. So we do, and it is Samugi's, Kaya, Kuka, and Neffy are the boost characters then for this. So I guess we could borrow these if we wanted to. We do get elemental boosts in here. 69% of that going on. So, I guess that's the team we used last time. Some kind of fire magic with Cowl subbing. Seeing as we can borrow the new Samugi, we might as well use her then. Let's use the new Samugi because we didn't summon for her. And let's have a little look at what she's like. So she is... Do we want to build... We've got our own Neffys and Kayas and everything. It was Kaya, the 6-star Kaya. And then we'll just put on a couple of light characters as well. We should go for this then. Hello, Rose there. The boss is awful. If you can't borrow GG Samugi. Okay, so we have experience and people have taken on this boss, and I don't think it was some kind of annoying mechanics going on there. Although it didn't look too much detail. So we will see. Has any of my friends got GG Moogie up or not? Well, I think what we're going to do then for this, we'll put Aoi in, and we guess maybe another DPS of some description. I don't know if it's multiple target or not. I'm guessing it's not. They're giving us Kaya, but it might. But it might be anyway. And they don't always just give us the characters that we need. So who's best for this? Maybe a little lyrical. Let's see. Maybe we'll try Suzuna. Suzuna might have been all right, sniping away from the back there. So, let's get everybody set. When we can get in. There we go. Hopefully this wasn't too difficult for being the first. I guess the difficulty will come when we get onto SP+. Is this going to be 3 phases again? Well, this phase 5 probably is, isn't it? How is the support level 440? Support gets a boost. Well, they are boost count. Level 440, aren't it? Let's have a look at that. So there we go. Oh, it's only. I thought we could have a few rounds. It was just one fight. I wasn't paying attention. The lyrical did the most damage there, even though they weren't a boost character. So there we go. Rather the first boss beaten. Not too problematic. But yes, I guess the problems might be coming now. So, Moogie and Cannon. Is anyone going to be summoning for Cannon? When she comes out, did anyone summon for Moogie? Who do we think the third character is going to be if we get one? I'm going to say Mia. Maybe Mia. Mia is in this story event a little bit. Spoilers. Maybe she could be the third character that gets released from this event. Support characters, level 440. Yes, 440, okay. Yes, I guess they get a bit of a boost. Right. Okay, so special then. Let's see how special is. Oh, is it only one mode or do we have 3 modes now? We will find out. Well, I don't have GG Moogie, so we're not going to be running a GG Moogie team. And we don't have special boost characters for this either, so let's pick a team that we think might be good for this. One that can do multiple target and single target damage, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking dark. And I'm thinking, do we go dark physical or dark magic? Do we want Yamato or do we want Violet? Let's give Yamato a go. Let's give Yamato a go. And I think we will go for who's a good single target DPS for fire for dark. Maybe that's one thing that we are missing. I know Riri could be pretty good. Where is she? And then are we going to end up putting in Eris instead of Grace here? My brain cogs are going. Do we want... Or do we want... We go with Persia. Let's see how it does. Let's see how it does. 6-star Anna plus 6-star Carol. Is that what is for this mode? Is that what we're gonna give it a go and see how that works? Well, okay, so let's see what happens here. It does say mode 1, so I'm gonna guess we're gonna have multiple modes. So is it a mistake bringing Yamato over Violet? I don't know. I don't know. We will find out very soon, I guess. We're not checking This is the annoying thing with this Christina here. This Alpha Christina is she could cancel that skill too. We see it every time. Samugi. I thought this might have even be called Sarasaria Samugi. Because they look very similar to, well, bang, there we go. This team is down here. Is this, at least the mechanic of this team, of this boss, she kills 3 characters guaranteed. I think that's what I saw. As long as the other 2 can take it, not a problem. But yes, I always thought this was going to be Sarasaria Samugi because she looks a bit like the Saren and the Ruka. The outfits look very similar to that. But no, it's just Georgiana. But it could well have been. Could well have been. It will totally work. It will totally work. Okay, so now what? We've got Riri and Christina. We've got nobody. Okay. And this is not even a special plus. Right. Okay. Is she going to do another attack? It's not even translated this year. That is going to kill everybody. So, that team didn't work there. Now it's just single target DPS that we really want. So, we can swap the team up again a bit. What shall we go with this time? We've got too many choices. I'm thinking we should be a wind physical. Should we go dark magic? We haven't got Samugi to put in, so we're not really going to do that. What does Samugi bring to the table? That's she's buffing, she's debuffing. Single target, princess. You want? Yeah, okay. We want dark magic then. Let's go for dark magic. And you want Carol in there. I guess we're gonna have Eris. I guess we're gonna have. Do we have Violet or do we go for Kuka to tank? Oh, as if I've got something against Violet there, isn't it? Do we have Ranfer? Do we have Echidna? Who have we missed out? We would usually pick here. Vampy. Vampy is not here. Vampy and another looking Vampy, Ilya, is not in the team. Let's see them, Carol. Let's see. It can Princess. She's quite close to the front. Let's see what happens. I wonder if Resurrection could get by that 3-character insta-kill and leave you with 3 characters instead of just the 2. Well, so far we're doing a little bit better here. And this is only the middle fight. We're not even at SP Plus yet, so. Shy of any real upsets or disasters, looks like we are doing well. And she did work there. Princess Carol, she will work. Very well here. Oh, well, no. Oh. And there we go, falling off your what kind of beast is that she's riding? I didn't pay attention. A sea wyvern thing. I don't know. There we go. As long as I'm in this chat, you cannot escape the carols. Hey, we are well. There we go. A very, very big Carol fan there, like a lot of people are. The insta-kill leaves the 2 characters with the highest attack stats. Hey, right, so that is the mechanic there. With that insta-kill. I'm sure Carol there did their most damage in that fight. So, 2-pan that one? I don't know. Did we even bother about 1-pans and 2-pans and 3-pans? Maybe if you're in the kitchen and you're cooking with Wakana, you care about how many pans there are. You don't want Wakana's pan around the back again, but then she's not that kind. Oh no! Hey, whoa! Karen! Hang on. A more powerful monster form here? Okay, we're going to have to challenge on. Challenge is on! Special plus. So it's going to be the same as before. And we can borrow this time. And we have got characters that are boosted once again. So let's see. Have we got what is this team I've got in down here? Maybe it works, but what is this team? Anyway, who do we have to borrow? We have got two Moogies here. We have got two Moogies here, so we shall put one of them in. Let's put it to power. Let's see which is the stronger Moogie. Who is the stronger Moogie? Where is she? Where is she? Is this the stronger Moogie? Or did I miss one? I think she is the stronger Moogie, so yes. Advantageous, we want that one back. So, does that mean we're gonna have to go light? I guess we want Aoi. Just because we're going to want to do some multiple target and single target to start with, then full on single target. It seems so. From there on, maybe we could mix and put Kaya in and Neffy again as they are support characters, and then that means we need one more, which probably is going to be a tank, but we don't really have a lot of healing here either, do we? And as we saw before, Yukari is not in front of Kaya, so we can't use her as the tank. Let's put it back to our note, power. All we know is power here. All boosted characters, plus you know what. Carol! Well, we're trying to build elements here, so that would mean we would have to... She wouldn't get too much of a boosted element, because we don't have a light Carol. That's Overload. We don't have that light Carol. We don't have the fire Carol, which is the student one. So unfortunately, we don't have a Carol for the team. But I'm thinking we want a tank. But we want a tank that's going to heal us. What tank heals us all, pretty much. This is why I was thinking Yukari, but she doesn't sit too... She sits too far back there. What about June? Well, let's let it run and let's see how this does. Let's see how it does. Who is the character with the two highest attacks here? Is it any attack or is it just physical attack? Just the highest attack stats. So what answers my question then? Some people have summoned for this Smoogie. Any attack, highest any attack. I suppose you could fiddle it if it was one damage type. Well, there we go. Kaya is out already. That's not looking too good. I thought we needed a bit more healing or something in here. But it did get us through the mode. And now what happens? Are we only going to be left with one character? We will see what happens here. They only took out two more, so maybe Kaya would have been left, and it would be one of the other two that was taken out. So, Aoi and Smoogie, it is down to you to take on the final boss here. What is their name? Goblin Redai? Redai? This is another Goblin Rider, a female Goblin Rider. What is it? Well, no, they didn't. They didn't. I was too distracted. And, well, Aoi did a lot more damage there. Right. Wakey. So, I guess, do we want our Moogie back? Do we want to change the team up at all? Moogie. Do we want Kaya in there? now? Or do we want to maybe do something like that? If they die, maybe we could potentially use Chizuru Reno? They might be a little tankier. Where do they sit? Right at the very back. The tank, right at the very back. Have they got some... Okay. Right, let's try a little lyrical again. On a mostly light team this time. We've only got Fire in here. We've got his Neffy, who should maybe help us stay alive if she didn't die. Can the lyrical tank this then? No, they can't. Quick. Ah! How has June got such high attack to be taken out there? Right, okay. We'll put this to advantages because, well, it's easier. Do we try what we was surmising then? Maybe. Well, I guess if you're gonna, you could just put anybody in here, couldn't you? We could put Lou in here and just sacrifice her. This leaves us with Smoogie and with Owie again, and they did about half damage last time, so maybe this will be enough to take it out. Whether people are really racking their brains with this one, try Christina. We could try Christina. We'll see how this does. If we get through this next mode, let's try... you mean 6-star Christina for that? Well, this seems to be doing okay, unless they get walloped in a minute. There we go. That mode is clear. So, final mode then. How are they going to do any Smoogies? Getting a little bit damaged. Just survived that one. What date is it? Why am I thinking that? This is 6. I know we are down. I'm thinking, when is our next character coming out? That'll be the 10th when the next character's coming out. So it will be a few more days. 6th. That'll be what? Monday, Tuesday? The next Tuesday when our next character is coming out. Well, we will find out. Probably Monday we will find out who is next. I mean, could we do a Christina and a Carol team for this? Do we need Smoogie in here? Do we need to go boost characters? Or could we just go mix typings and damage and everything? Let's go back to power. Thing is, I suppose it doesn't matter who we put in here, does it? Well, actually, no, we're round 3 now, so they're not going to die. They're not going to be blasted. Where is she? I can't see her. Why can't I not see her? Because she's right up at the top there. There's always peripheral vision. She is action speed. Do we just go for Moogie again? Because I guess that's what they intended. I mean, June gives action speed too a little bit, but I guess we don't need it there. Would June be a good tag for this, or do we want to use... I don't know if we use a zoom in here. I don't know if this June, that June, we just put June's armor on him and use the other June. Well, there's quite a lot of tanks here in the light team, I do remember. Again, I keep trying to carry, she's not going to work. She sits too far behind. Maybe we could try this June. It'll give an extra fire boost to Christina there. Let's see how this does. By the way, I like how sometimes it takes you a bit longer to notice a message. Then you ask a question, and I think someone instantly answered your question. Well, yeah, it's lag. I don't have it on full latency on here because my Ethernet's been nerfed a little bit. Here's I give us a bit of the lag. Bit of the lag. Which hopefully we can get rid of at some point soon. But that would mean moving out somewhere else where I get better internet signal. But let's see, how are we doing here? We haven't blocked yet, which is always a good sign. How much damage are we doing with Christina here? We do have a light and fire boosts on this team. Can we at least do half? I wonder who the smallest amount of teams that people have used to take out this boss. Maybe not quite as annoying as I thought it might be to start with. But it did give some people a bit of a shock, like that, as Christina falls. Nah. Okay. We'll let it run out then, and we're sending a Carol team. We're sending it. Oh, Moogie's down now as well. Right at the very end, all of this damage coming in. Even Ameth cannot keep us alive there. So, maybe there probably was better Christina setup there, but there we go. She did do a huge amount of damage there. Not being a boost character. You used Carol, and Carol. Do you have all 5 Carols, and did it work very well? All 5 of them. Like, who are boost characters anyway? Let's put them back on again. It's Smoogies, it's Kukas, but only that Kuka. And Neffy and Kay are there. So if we're going to go magic, dark magic, we can use this Kuka. Maybe not the best. Would she be better than... Would it just be better to put in the Noir variant? She's a boost character, we'll leave her in. We don't use that Kuka so much. I guess we'll just run that same team that we had before. Not support. I wanted this one. Where are they all then? Let's have a kid in there. Let's get back our Ranford and let's get Eris in there. And let's see if this team can finish off the Goblin. The Goblin what? That's Zet. Goblin Rizzi. Rizzi? Is that what it says there? My brain is going funny. It's overloaded. It's overloaded with that. So. We're still doing okay. We are still doing okay. We're still doing okay. We're still doing okay. We're still doing some good damage as well there, actually. "34 seconds to go, and we are still all alive. We are not doing too bad." What is Goblin Lady of the Burning something? If it would finally work. But there we go. The Carol team took out the boss. They took out stage 3. So Carol came in. Christina and Carol came in. We didn't need too many boost characters for that one. It worked wonders, did it? It worked wonders. Just wish the 6th Carol would have fitted the team. Do we even have 6 Carols? Maybe we do. I can't remember. Anyway, 500 jewels. That is definitely worth having. So there we go. That is this boss beaten in 4 attempts. I don't guess that's not too bad. Maybe we get it down to 3 if we really had to try. But the Burning Swordswoman Goblin Lady. Oh, that's what it is. Ready. That's what ready. Goblin Lady. I see. Goblin Lady. It's a Goblin Lady, everybody. Right. Why is she Goblin? I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, we'll leave that at that. we'll leave that at that. New Year's, Overload, School, Summer, Princess, and the 6-star normal one, yes. Okay. So there we go. Goblin Lady is taken care of. So we've got quite a few things coming up then in the next few days. We'll grab our mission rewards here. What have we got here from mission rewards? Another 50 jewels there. Oh, we're getting good bits. 190 there. These part pieces are actually quite valuable now. And another 100 here for clearing this scenario. So quite a bit of a jewel haul coming in there. Nice to see, getting ready for everything that we're getting in the next few days. Summer Pecorine is getting a unique equipment too, isn't she? But Summer Carol hasn't been announced for that though, has she? And I don't have either of them, which is annoying. But I'm sure we're going to have a lot of summer balance coming up too. Lots of things coming up then over the next 2 months. Well, over the next 2 months, I guess we're going to have potentially 2 more new characters coming from this story event. Canon and maybe another one. Then a pre-fest, and then it's into summer characters. In July, I guess it's when the first summer characters, I guess, are going to be dropped. Are they going to be anything special though, seeing as all year has just been must pulls and very good units? That's going to take away a bit from the summer characters unless they are even more, that's not even English, even more broken. If they are even stronger than they normally would have been, that would be something to see. Really would be something to see. Indeed. So I guess we will leave it there then. Thank you guys for watching. We will be back then when we get some new characters, when we get some new unit equipment, when we get some new modes. We're going to be getting another new mode later this month, I guess. We will have to have a look at that when it drops. Summer characters are usually really good, but since people have time to play and pull, they have been really good. But like I said, the characters that came before them have typically not been quite so good. So I don't know what they're going to be doing this year with that. So could be interesting to see who we're going to get. One thing I guess we could maybe take for granted is that it's going to be characters that you saw facing pre-fest that will be getting summer alts. That we don't have a summer Labby, we don't have a summer Christina, we don't have a summer Lariel. If we get summer Lariel, maybe that's one that we're going to have to target and summon for. But there is, I think I'm going to say, I'm guessing summer Neffy, summer Anemone, all of these pre-fest characters that haven't got summer variants. I wouldn't be surprised if at least 2 or 3 of them get a summer variant. So we have got all of that to look forward to. So as I was saying, we will be back for more when it all drops. So thank you very much for watching. I am Tokkuri Yashi, the Tuny boy. I didn't get my eye. I was going to do an eye and everything, get it all posed and ready, and I forgot. So maybe we can get that ready. Thank you again, like I said, for watching. Bye, Tokkuri Yashi. We'll see you all again for another video. Bye, everybody. Bye. Hey.